Have you ever found yourself worrying about what the future holds for your living situation as you get older? Perhaps you've imagined the traditional path, the one that often feels like the only option once we reach a certain age, and maybe it brings a little knot of anxiety to your stomach. You picture a place where your freedom might feel limited. Your choices are made for you, and your days follow a rigid schedule that isn't quite your own. It's a painful reality for many. The thought of losing that precious independence, the feeling of home, and the vibrant life you've worked so hard to build. But what if I told you there's a secret, whole new world of possibilities is emerging, completely transforming what it means to age gracefully and live a fulfilling life on your own terms. The old script of nursing home after 65 is being rewritten, and you have a front row seat to this revolution. We're moving beyond just care facilities and embracing innovative ways to live independently, connected, and joyful in our later years. In this video, we're going to explore 7 truly revolutionary senior living trends that are changing the game, allowing you to live a life of freedom, connection, and joy, far from what you might imagine for your later years. These aren't just concepts, they're real-life solutions that offer hope, choice, and a vibrant future. Make sure you watch until the very end, because I'll share something that might just surprise you about how much control you truly have over designing your very own golden years. Now, let's dive right into these exciting new possibilities, starting with the one that many of us cherish most, the ability to stay in our own beloved homes. The first major trend we're seeing is a massive leap forward in what we call age-in-place technology and home modifications. For decades, the idea of aging in place was often limited to just adding a few grab bars or perhaps a ramp. But today, it's a whole different ballgame. Imagine your home, the one filled with so many memories, adapting seamlessly to your changing needs, not forcing you to leave it. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's happening right now. Think about smart home devices. We're talking about voice-activated assistants that can turn lights on or off, adjust the thermostat, remind you about medications, or even call family members with a simple command. This isn't just about convenience. It's about safety and maintaining independence. If you stumble in the middle of the night, a voice command can summon help. If you forget to turn off a light, your smart home can do it for you. Beyond the gadgets, there are clever home modifications that are becoming increasingly common and affordable. Consider a walk-in shower with a built-in seat, making bathing safer and more comfortable, or perhaps a stair lift that effortlessly glides you between floors, eliminating the worry of falls. Wider doorways, lever-style doorknobs, and smart flooring choices that prevent slips are all part of this picture. The beauty of this trend is that it empowers you to remain in the environment where you feel most comfortable and secure, surrounded by your familiar belongings and the stories etched into every wall. It gives you the power to adapt your space to fit your life, rather than adapting your life to fit a new, unfamiliar space. It's about proactive planning, making small, smart adjustments over time, long before they become urgent needs, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing your home is working with Buruis Wing Namtachanetuish. Osku yi mein basin komar. Ikur tikutui must wangs otenon poku. Yitundis fatus notion not okina ta tatunat or not. Iku daughter kantagoachuichin. Dug your Deutschland consider against you is truly priceless. But what if staying completely alone isn't what you envision? What if you crave more connection, more shared experiences, without sacrificing your autonomy? That brings us to our second transformative trend, co-housing and intentional communities. This is a truly inspiring concept where groups of individuals or families come together to create a neighborhood with a strong sense of community and shared values. It's not a commune in the traditional sense. Everyone has their own private home, their own personal space, a self-contained unit with its own kitchen, living area, and bedrooms. But these private homes are clustered around shared common facilities like a large kitchen and dining area, perhaps a laundry room, a workshop, or even a guest room for visitors. The key here is the intentional design and the shared decision-making. Residents actively participate in the planning and management of the community, fostering a deep sense of ownership and belonging. Imagine enjoying regular potluck dinners with your neighbors, gardening together in a shared plot, or simply knowing there's always someone nearby to lend a hand or share a cup of tea. It combats loneliness and isolation, which are significant concerns for many seniors, and replaces them with a vibrant, supportive network. You get the best of both worlds, your own sanctuary and a ready-made extended family. These communities are often designed to be pedestrian-friendly, making it easy to socialize and reducing reliance on cars, which is another huge benefit for many as they age, and closely related, but with a unique twist, is our third trend: accessory dwelling units, often known as ADUs or granny flats. This concept is gaining immense popularity because it offers a brilliant solution for multi-generational living without sacrificing privacy. An ADU is a smaller, independent residential unit located on the same property as a single-family home. Think of a separate small cottage in the backyard, a converted garage, or even a finished basement apartment with its own entrance. For seniors, this can mean several wonderful things. It allows you to live independently, with your own space and routine, while still being just steps away from family. Grandparents can be close to their grandchildren, offering support and connection, without living directly under the same roof. This offers peace of mind for both generations. Children know their parents are close by and safe, and seniors maintain their autonomy while having immediate access to assistance if needed. It's also incredibly flexible. An ADU can be built new, or an existing structure can be converted. Beyond family living, an ADU can also be a source of rental income, providing financial stability. It's about creating a living situation that truly supports modern family dynamics and individual needs, offering a beautiful balance between togetherness and independence. Now that we've discussed how age-in-place technology can keep you comfortably in your own home, and how co-housing and ADUs offer wonderful blends of community and privacy, let's move on to even more innovative approaches that challenge the traditional retirement model. Our fourth trend takes the idea of shared living in a slightly different direction, focusing on affordability and companionship. Senior co-ops or shared homes. This isn't about building a new community from the ground up, but rather about individuals or a small group of friends or like-minded people coming together to either purchase or rent a larger home and share the living space and expenses. Imagine a beautiful, spacious house that might be too large or too expensive for one person, but perfectly manageable and affordable when shared with 2 or 3 others. In a senior co-op, you might own a share in the property, giving you a voice in its management and a secure place to live, often at a significantly lower cost than individual homeownership or traditional senior living facilities. In a shared home arrangement, it could be as simple as friends deciding to rent a large house together. The benefits are tremendous, beyond the obvious financial savings on rent, utilities, and maintenance. It's about companionship. Loneliness can be a real challenge as we age. And sharing a home provides constant social interaction. Someone to share meals with, watch movies with, or simply have a conversation with over a cup of tea. It also creates a built-in support system. If one person isn't feeling well, there's someone right there to check in on them, help with groceries, or drive them to an appointment. Decisions about chores, shared meals, and house rules are typically made together, fostering a sense of mutual respect and cooperation. It's a return to a more communal way of living that was once common in multi-generational households, but now reimagined for an older demographic, seeking both independence and connection outside of a traditional family structure. It offers a warm, friendly, and significantly more personal environment than any large institutional setting could ever provide. Next, let's explore a fascinating trend that often develops organically without any formal planning or construction. Naturally occurring retirement communities, or NORCs. The name might sound a bit formal, but the concept is beautifully simple and incredibly powerful. A NORC is essentially a neighborhood, apartment building, or even a specific block where a significant percentage of the residents have aged in place. They moved into the area years ago, perhaps raised families there, and simply stayed. As they and their neighbors get older, the community naturally evolves into a de facto retirement hub. The magic of a NORC lies in its existing social fabric. Residents already know each other, have established friendships, and possess a deep familiarity with their surroundings. The trend here is about recognizing these existing communities and then providing the necessary support services to allow these residents to continue aging in place comfortably and safely. This might involve bringing health and social services directly into the neighborhood, setting up transportation programs, coordinating volunteer efforts among residents, or creating community hubs for social activities. Imagine a vibrant neighborhood where neighbors regularly check in on each other, share rides to doctor's appointments or the grocery store, and organize informal social gatherings. It leverages the power of existing social capital and community bonds, making it possible for people to stay in the homes and neighborhoods they love, surrounded by familiar faces and memories. It avoids the disruption and emotional toll of having to move to an entirely new place, preserving that invaluable sense of continuity and belonging that is so crucial as we navigate our later years. It's a powerful testament to the strength of community and how, with a little support, our existing neighborhoods can truly become ideal places to age. Our sixth trend builds on the idea of community and activity, taking it to a whole new level: intergenerational living. This is about intentionally bringing different age groups together in shared living environments, fostering a vibrant exchange of knowledge, energy, and support. We're seeing this in some incredibly innovative ways. For example, some universities are creating programs where seniors can live in student housing or purpose-built apartments on campus, often in exchange for sharing their life experiences, mentoring students, or simply engaging in the university's rich cultural life. Imagine the energy and intellectual stimulation of being surrounded by young minds, attending lectures, or joining student clubs. For seniors, it offers a renewed sense of purpose, a vibrant social scene, and a chance to combat loneliness. For younger generations, it provides invaluable wisdom, perspective, and perhaps even a grandparent figure. Beyond university settings, intergenerational living can also take the form of shared homes, where seniors live with younger individuals or families, offering companionship or childcare in exchange for reduced rent or assistance around the house. Picture a young student helping an older resident with technology, and in return, learning how to cook a family recipe or hear captivating stories from a different era. This trend recognizes that age silos are artificial and that there's immense value in connecting generations. It breaks down stereotypes, enriches lives on both sides, and creates a dynamic, supportive living environment that is far removed from the sterile, age-segregated models of the past. It's about creating a living mosaic of ages, where everyone benefits from the unique contributions and perspectives of others, fostering a truly holistic and engaging community. And finally, our seventh trend redefines what many of us think of when we hear 55-plus community, active adult communities, but with a vibrant and modern twist. While the image of golf courses and shuffleboard might come to mind, today's active adult communities are evolving rapidly, becoming hubs of dynamic living and lifelong engagement. These aren't nursing homes or assisted living facilities. They are vibrant, independent living communities designed for adults who want to live an active, social, and purposeful life. The twist is that they are increasingly offering an incredible array of amenities and programs that go far beyond just recreational sports. Imagine communities with state-of-the-art fitness centers, yoga studios, art studios, woodworking shops, community gardens, walking trails, and even dedicated spaces for lifelong learning classes. From coding to creative writing, these communities are designed to foster connection and new experiences. There are countless clubs for every interest imaginable: book clubs, travel clubs, hiking groups, volunteer organizations, and even entrepreneurial groups. The focus is on holistic wellness, personal growth, and maintaining a high quality of life. Residents are encouraged to explore new hobbies, pursue passions they might have put on hold, and build new friendships with like-minded individuals. It's about creating an environment where every day feels like an opportunity for discovery and connection, where you're surrounded by people who are just as excited to live life to the fullest as you are. It's truly a place to embrace the next chapter with enthusiasm, energy, and a real sense of belonging. We've talked about how you can stay in your own beloved home with a little smart tech, or how shared living situations like co-housing and senior co-ops can offer the companionship and support you might crave while maintaining your independence. We've also explored how naturally occurring retirement communities leverage existing neighborhood bonds, and how exciting intergenerational living arrangements are breaking down age barriers, bringing vitality and purpose to everyone involved. And finally, we've seen how today's active adult communities are far from sleepy retirement villages, instead offering vibrant hubs for lifelong learning and boundless activity. What all these trends reveal is a powerful and hopeful truth. Your future living situation after 65 is not a foregone conclusion dictated by limited options. It's about embracing a future where you dictate your terms, where joy, connection, and personal freedom aren't just dreams, but realities that are more accessible than ever before. Remember, small changes in your mindset and a little proactive planning today can make an enormous difference in how you experience your golden years tomorrow. It's about taking control, exploring what truly resonates with your vision for the future, and understanding that there are diverse, empowering ways to live well, age gracefully, and thrive. The biggest surprise I promised you at the end, it's simply this: you have more power and more choices than you might realize. The one-size-fits-all nursing home model is becoming obsolete, replaced by a rich tapestry of options designed to fit your unique lifestyle, preferences, and desires. Your future isn't about being put away. It's about continuing to live fully, freely, and vibrantly. I'd truly love to hear your thoughts on these. Which of these 7 trends resonated most with you? Or perhaps you have a different vision for your golden years, or even experience with one of these models. Share your ideas and your experiences in the comments below. Your insights could truly help someone else who is just starting to think about these possibilities. If this video opened your eyes to new possibilities and gave you a sense of hope for your future, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who need to hear this message and know that there are so many wonderful choices out there. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you more practical advice, inspiring stories, and innovative ideas to help you live your best life at every age, ensuring your future is exactly what you dream it to be. Remember, getting older isn't about winding down. It's about opening up to new chapters, new adventures, and new ways of living. Your golden years can truly be your most vibrant ones. Go out there and design the life you truly want to live.